Welcome back. So when it comes to selling our souls, right, and when it comes to the secret societies, what these secret societies are selling these people is sacred knowledge, ancient wisdom, ancient teachings, such as, like, for example, the Hermetic principles that I was teaching about the other day, right? The 10 laws of a 33rd degree Mason. It's knowledge that if we were to go ahead and heal and choose to gain our souls back, right, we would gain that automatically through healing. The Most High God will provide it for us, and I could vouch for that, because my healing was done alone with the Most High God, Creator, Source. And then all those teachings that I teach on, I didn't know about these teachings until after I did them. Like, I knew about them, I did them, right? I did them first. That's how God taught me. And then I learned that these are ancient teachings. And so these secret societies and cults and covens, they're luring people in with the idea of, like, hey, you're going to get ancient teachings that is not available to humanity, right? But you have to do this, or you have to do a sacrifice in order to join, or things like that, right? Things that go against their soul. And without them realizing it, you're being tricked out of your soul. It's like, I'll give you an example. When we're on drugs and we do things to gain the drugs, to get the drugs, to use more, to get more. There's a part in the readings that says getting, using, and finding ways and means to get more, right? We do things that we're not so proud of, right? And as a result, we end up losing ourselves, losing our consciousness, losing our minds, losing our souls. And in order to get that back, what do we have to do? We have to heal. We have to go through a whole program. Some of us have to go through a whole program. Heal, forgive, stop using. A whole process in order for us to be restored to who we were before. And some of us don't make it back to being, well, that's the point of, like, we get transformed and we're not the same person as we were before, but we're not trying to be that person anyways, so it really works out. But the point being is that these secret organizations, secret societies, they're lying to these people. If you're part of a secret organization, they're lying to you. All you need to do is heal, honey. All you need to do is heal. Heal. And when you choose to heal, when you choose to forgive, not pass any judgment, incorporate nature into that, meditation, prayer, to whatever it is that you subscribe to. It doesn't have to be something where, like, you need to be this religion, you need to be, no, whatever you subscribe to. As a matter of fact, we're not supposed to have any attachments anyways. So whatever you subscribe to, all you need to do is do the healing work. And automatically, when you do that, when you overcome your traumas and you clear out your subconscious, and you go ahead and you activate your pineal gland, which is your third eye, through prayer, meditation, healing, taking care of your vessel, fasting, you'll be able to have all those same things that they tell you that you're going to get, or that you have to go ahead and sacrifice somebody to get in order to level up or something like that. You're going to get that on your own. You don't need to be doing things that go against what you know is right. I'm just saying, we all know right from wrong. And I know that a lot of you watch me, right? And so I was thinking about that, because they're selling you a lie. They're just draining your energy, and then you're being controlled by somebody else. You do not need to go to no organization or secret society to learn secret ancient wisdom. God will provide it to you automatically. As a matter of fact, as soon as you start to heal, that you genuinely decide to heal, that you surrender to source, to creator, to whatever it is that you subscribe to, that is good, and you start taking steps to take care of yourself, to heal, God jumps in and helps you. A lot of these secret societies, and even as I've been speaking on these things, I was sharing on this a couple weeks ago, I think it was, that I was sharing that a lot of the teachings of the Masons were actually good teachings. It's like, God is within you. Or I'm not sure if the G on the thing for them, the sign that they have, if it represents geometry or if it represents God. But the point is that they teach you that, to raise yourself up as a god, that the 33rd degrees of, your cervical spine, like, I mean, not your cervical spine, but your spine, there's 33 vertebrae, right? And they teach you about how to ascend from there to here, how to take care of your vessel, how to take care of your responsibilities, how to distribute your hours throughout the day so that you can become the generator, operator, or destroyer of your life. You don't need to be in no type of organization to get that knowledge. I'm just saying. You don't. Now, as a whole, like for people that are actually doing something prosperous with that knowledge, then it is good. It's good. I'm not gonna say no. It is, like, if you're actually using it for the highest good and harm to none, I think it's very good. It's very good in a sense. It's very good. Now, for the people that are out here, targeting individuals because they want to steal their spiritual gifts, they want to siphon their energy, they want to sacrifice them. Because the thing is that with me, the people that were sent my way, which were Masons and Eastern Stars, these people serve some type of entity that feeds off pure energy. And so, like, children, pure energy, like divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy. And when I say pure, like, I don't mean like you don't make mistakes, you haven't made mistakes. It's just that your intentions are pure. So this is what these people feed whatever entity they're serving, right? For fame and fortune. So imagine the backgrounds of that, right? So that's why I come up here and I always say, like, I don't pass judgment if you're in a group or not. But the one that I refer to when I speak on this, like, it's for this group. And then when this video specifically for those people who are there, you're being tricked out of your spot. Because what's happening is that whatever we don't, like, if we have a destiny and we're not fully in it, somebody could step in and steal it. That's why they do destiny swaps. That's why they do the dark magic to cause depression, anxiety, mental illness. And so these people are siphoning your energy, taking your creativity, and manifesting with it while you're out here learning things that you can learn on your own through God, who strengthens you and helps you. And all you need to do is choose to heal. You don't have to sell your consciousness for that. I'll come back with more.